Welcome to our third installment of our tech series with the Botswana Unified Revenue Service, BERS, where we're joined by the organization's Acting Commissioner General, Sekgolo Lekau. So far, we've had conversations around the ongoing debate on various social media platforms regarding the recently introduced tax amendment. We went further to speak in detail about tax amnesty and the increase on withholding tax. This evening, the Acting Commissioner General, Sekgolo Lekau, discusses the sugar levy, the fuel levy, the plastic levy, and the import vehicles levy. Lekau, I know in a previous segment we spoke about this, but now, perhaps in summary, you could tell us why levies are imposed on Botswana.
Levies are imposed, some for raising of revenue. If you take the fuel levy, we are basically saying, well, we want more revenue for government. If you take the plastic levy, it's environmental. You are basically saying that you want to discourage people from using plastic willy-nilly. If you look at the one for sugar, I think that levy is intended to basically impact people from the perspective that they drink less of these sugary beverages. So you could see that levies can actually be used for various purposes to discourage consumption of certain items. You'll recall that we also introduced some years back, alcohol levy to basically try and ensure that we reduce the consumption of this beverage. But of course, the impact is quite different, for different categories of people. But that is really why levies are introduced. Mm-hmm. And I think they will continue to be introduced, and in certain instances, you will see that there will be an upward trajectory, from time to time to increase them in order basically to discourage, the consumption of certain, products.
At this point, I wish for you to categorically explain how the collection implementation will be carried out, clearly stating which departments will be responsible for these collections.
These levies, as I've said, they are collected, all of them will be collected by, BRS, and that is what the minister made very clearly made that statement clearly, during the budget speech. And you will also be pushing some of these levies. Some will go into the consolidated fund. Let me put it that way. So I think when you go into the BRS Act, it is clear that we are not only responsible for collecting tax revenue. We can also collect other, charges levied by for other government agencies. Currently, we collect, training levy, we collect alcohol levy, and some of these levies sometimes we collect and we remit to other, other departments of government. So BRS is like truly a revenue collecting agency for the government. And that is why I was saying to you that, look, for the levies that the minister talked about, for now, we will be collecting as BRS, and that will also help the people or the industry, because they know there is only one depository for levies. Some of them are already paying as VAT, they are paying as income tax, and therefore there is only one agency where they can, calculate everything and then remit to BRS. So that is the current position. But let me also add that yes, we do collect other levies that we then pass to other government institutions or departments.
In Africa, help is what we do. That is why we at FNB are relentlessly driven to provide real help to you, the passionate and courageous, the creators and the optimists. These are the entrepreneurs we support, the communities we uplift. It is because of you that real help is what we do. FNB, how can we help you?
This program was brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana.
FNB, how can we help you?